Hello and welcome back to my stream. Okay, let's get right down to business. Oh, I remember what I was doing. If I click build, it will fail and it will tell me exactly what I was doing. Too many characters in character literal. Yep. Alright. Alright, I was working on the brand new door load script. What is that script? Well, it is a script that does basically the same thing as door, except for instead of moving the player to the other side of the door, it just loads the next scene. Right after playing the door animation where the player like opens the door. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. So it's pretty much gonna be the same aside from some minor differences. Alright. There's no bool because the bool represents whether you come in from one side of the door or the other side, but this door only has one side because it's just a loading zone disguised as a door. Alright. Move input handler mode equals move input mode dot disabled data player data equals false data dot player dot mission. Hold on a second, let me check something out. I don't think I have a door animation in the animation tree at all. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so apparently just do that. And, ooh, can you guys hear that? No, you can't. Just so you guys know, the laundry machine or washing machine is currently on, so it's probably gonna shake things up a bit loud. Just a heads up. I'm realizing it now that I made a mistake here. Okay. What? All right. Sorry about that. Had to make a little fix. Okay, so the reason why we have player door animation and door animation is because the player door animation is the animation that is played on the player character, and the door animation is the animation that is played on the door. So like um, there is this animation. So grabbing the doorknob, and there is, hold on. That's not the right one. Here it is. And then there is this one. Oh, I just realized my headphones are on, but they're not plugged in. So that came out through my speakers. There we go. Uh, Sorry, I'm just fixing this for me. Here we go. My speaker system is a little bit janky. I have to put my volume knob on my computer to just the right position, or else I will only hear sound in my left ear. I need to get that fixed sometime, or just I'll honestly probably just buy new speakers. I don't plug my headphones directly into my computer. I plug them into like these Logitech speakers that aren't very good, but they're okay. And they've clearly degraded over the years because it makes like this static noise whenever I touch the volume knob. And it, yeah, a lot of times it like only works in my left ear or the left speaker. Depends on whether or not I have headphones plugged in. All right, anyways, you probably heard it just fine. So yeah, that's the door animation. So I need to activate both those animations at the same time. The animations are designed in such a way that they are synced up relatively well, although admittedly, the one on the player is trash. I need to fix it at some point. Like the player literally phases through the door panel, and it looks bad. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know what this is meant to represent. Oh, a state machine. What the heck? I learned a long time ago not to use, never to use, to avoid using those. Just kind of on my own. Like, they're not that useful, aside from possibly a few fringe situations. They're very common. They're pretty much they're very similar to another animation system in Unity. By the way, Unity has a very different animation system than Godot. I'm not sure if I like it, but when I used it, I kind of liked it. But yeah. Okay, so beam fade complete. That is almost kind of what I want. Hmm. Curious about the possibility of doing loading asynchronously. That's new. Hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. So one problem with my game right now is that when you load from one level to another, it freezes until the next level is loaded, and it's not ideal. And what should happen is like it should like display some sort of, well, actually, ideally, I think that it should like fade out while it's in the process of loading the next level. But I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is for now. It's just not a priority right now, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Hmm. Actually, hold on. Let's do that. Okay. entrance. Uh-oh, I just heard some broken glass, I think. How do I handle it here? Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. So, quick explanation. Most of my levels have a entrance controller, and within the entrance controller are multiple entrance points. And entrance points are places where you can spawn in when you enter a level. And the game dynamically decides which entrance to use as you load, as you activate the loading zone, that being like this. So this tells the game which entrance to use, and this one tells the game which scene to load. All of my scenes are basically in a list, or no, sorry, not a list. That's the wrong word. There's a specific word. It is um, dictionary. It's a dictionary where called scenes. The ID for the key for the dictionary is the ID, and the value is the path to the scene in the game files. This way, I don't have to type the. This way, I could just memorize the ID value for each scene. Oh crap! I accidentally cleared it. Okay, so let's see if I got this fixed or not. Oh, apparently it's A and B. Reason I'm doing this is because the doors were not working quite correctly last time I played. Well, specified cast is not valid. Okay. Uh, how would you do lists like this again? I forget. I don't remember. Okay, it's all good. Sorry about that. My OBS studio disconnected for a bit. I don't remember that. Yeah. Anyways, I don't remember how to bind. So a signal is basically an event that you can listen to or emit, and you can attach bind variables to them. But I'm trying, and you can connect these either in the editor here or through code. And I'm trying to replace this editor one with a coded one, but I don't remember how to do that. How do you do it? I think that's how you do it. That looks correct. It's an array with one object in it. All right. Okay, let's disconnect this because we're no longer doing this in editor, we're doing this through code. Hopefully it works and doesn't crash and burn. We got some errors here. And node not found animation player relative to door load. Oh, okay. Right, that should fix it. Let's try it again. Ooh. Invalid. Non-existent function activate by call in base collision shape? Huh? Oh, okay. So it wasn't a problem with the code, it was just not set up correctly. All right. Didn't work. Whatever reason. On scene fade complete. I bet it's this. That's my guess. Yeah, that's what I thought was happening. So that's is it that signal isn't getting called? Oh, apparently I put it on fade in, but not fade out. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can. Let's test it again, see if it works this time. I think it should work. Ooh. Awaiting scene fade complete. Given true is not present in the dictionary. Oh, of course, of course. Yeah, I have to set this up. Okay, player house. Okay. All right, one more try. One more try. All right. That works. But now we have a new problem. This scene isn't fading in. It's not fading back in. Okay, it should be easy fix. I just have to tell it to do that. I think I might as well do that for all the entrance controllers. Just make it so that it fades in every time. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? There we go. You saw that kind of fade in, right? All right. So now it should work this way. There we go. It works. I guess I should get, I guess I should also fix this door too. Okay. And I should test the other doors in this level as well. The non-loading doors. Yeah, that is clearly broken. You know what I should do? I should completely overhaul the animation for the player opening the door because it just looks terrible right now. What I should do is I should make the player pull the doorknob inwards, walk through the door, and then close the door behind him instead of pushing the door. I could technically set it up for both, that would just make it more complicated. I think I should just make it so that no matter what door you're opening, he always opens it in such a way that he pulls it. That's not technically correct with how it is in real life, but that will work for the sake of a video game. And I think it would look better. And let's be honest, there's a lot of things wrong with the door animation. The player phases through the door even when you play the correct one. So something needs to be changed. I just need to fix a lot of things about doors in general. Like, look at this mesh. It's literally just a cube that's stretched. Like, you can see the way that the texture is stretched over it. It just looks terrible. And this is just a sphere. Well, I mean, it's not really a sphere. It's like a super low poly sphere, more like a... I don't even know what that shape is called. But this is a cube. Yeah, it doesn't... It just... I need to work on doors, man. There's a lot... There's a lot of... To be fair, there's a lot of things in this game I need to work on. This whole point of... The whole point of the project is to work on it, right? Let's put it on the to-do list. Along with everything else. All right. Okay. But at least at a functional level, the doors work now. I can get back to what I was doing originally, which was strangely related to doors. But it mainly had to do with opening the level that was in this building here. I'm thinking of replacing this building with another mesh. I originally thought these buildings looked pretty good, but I decided that I'm pretty much just going to use them for testing purposes for the time being. I will probably repurpose them for something else, like as storage containers. But yeah, probably gonna make a new mesh for this building here. All right, so what is this level called that is in here, in this building? Target range game 1, okay. Fixed dependencies. Wood. Let's do wood 1. Door wooden closing 1 dot wave. I'm genuinely curious of how broken this is. Oh, there's the NPC, temporary NPC for this area. So I make a different one. That's like an actual character over there. Definitely need to make like an actual character for this. Oh, I mean, yeah, just a generic mesh for this mini game. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Man, how broken is this? Oh, it's not even using the door open seat, the door open prefab. Or the door, yeah, whatever it's called. The door load. That's how old it is. Hmm. Pretty certain that it's this node that's causing the error. Get money. Yeah, I'm right. I'm definitely right. But just in case. Well, I'm running out of time, so I'm probably, yeah, it's not picked to the console, which means that this is definitely the problem. But anyways, I'm running out of time, so I'm probably gonna have to pick this up tomorrow. Okay, item spatial. Trying to see which part of this is null. I am working on a mini game in this game, but I'm actually going to be quitting soon because it is almost 6 o'clock, and I usually only go for an hour, and I've been going since 5 in my time zone. But yeah, when this was working, this was like a target range mini game where a bunch of targets show up. It's basically that game from Ocarina of Time where you shoot the floating rupees and you get prizes. And of course, you could like walk around in the shop, or not the shop, the environment. That's what this is. It is currently broken because I refactored a lot of code that had to do with other stuff, and it incidentally affected this. And now I'm trying to figure out why it's crashing. But unfortunately, I'm running out of time, and I'm probably going to have to continue on this tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, man. You joined a bit late, but I hope to at least figure out what the issue is before I stop. It's like a project for learning. I guess though. But I do intend to make this like a full-on game that you could like buy and play in the future. But this is like but I'm talking years off. For now, this is it's kind of like a cross between a hobby and a future game. A lot of stuff. Okay, so I think that item spatial is null. And that's what the problem is. Thanks, man. I think I've been working on this since maybe 2022. It's been a while, but yeah, I picked up on this probably in the past few months, just accelerating through development, but it's still definitely years off. It's definitely a long-term thing. It is currently 6 o'clock for me, which means that it's time for me to quit. I've been doing this about an hour every day when I get home from work. Slow progress, but slow progress is better than no progress, right? That's my that's my mindset with this. And there is always a bit of progress. Sometimes I have to redo stuff, but it's better to redo something. Yeah, exactly. And you get it. So anyways, I'm gonna quit the stream right now. Thanks for joining. But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.